ago.
Both of you can answer that. Why do you guys both say that you lie less at school and not home?
I don't know what there is to lie about at school.
What is there to lie about at home? You literally have no consequences. Just me removing my trust from time to time adequately, as any human would, when you guys steal or break things and lie to my face so often. But what is there to lie about at home?
Everything we do.
What do you mean?
Like, anything we break or stuff like that.
But you guys are breaking things like constantly left and right, disproportionate to your age. So, and like you literally cut things up, Kanaya, and carved things into your bed. So, like it's a little bit different. You know, if you did that at school and you carved it into your desk, you'd get in trouble, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it's not like you got spanked or grounded or anything. I just talked to you and said, hey, we can't be doing this. So, maybe your idea of what trouble means is a little bit... Like, what do you think trouble means? Or like when you guys steal money from me and I say, hey, I feel like I can't trust you guys around money anymore. That's normal. That's to be expected when you steal from someone, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But it's not like anything happens to you. So, what do you mean that there's stuff to lie about here? Except for like maybe don't do the behaviors that are getting you into disappointment. I wouldn't even say trouble, but like your behaviors cause disappointment in people. And you used to refer to me as a robot mom who exists for paying for things with money. So if I'm being a regular human, at least somewhat, I would show you my emotions, which I have been using I feel statements the past few years. So yeah, when you steal from someone or you dupe someone or you trick someone or you lie to someone's face for a whole conversation and then you say that's not real, those things can be very manipulative, and generally they are. So yeah, I don't know why you would say that like at home you need to lie and at school you don't. Like, you really don't need to lie anywhere. Because at home you have no consequence other than me being aware of what you're doing after several months or years. And schools you change every year or so they don't know what you're doing yet. Is that what it is for you? The schools don't know what you do yet, so they haven't caught up, so you don't be tricksy as much. You're just full of energy when you're there, and then you come home and you're drained.
The last school did not
Your last school, God, I'm trying to think. Damar's last school, mostly I saw his teacher often for his misbehaviors. Your teacher didn't say a whole lot. Oh, no, actually, okay, I remember now. But I thought she was rude because I believed you. I didn't realize that you were the one lying. I didn't realize that until like a few weeks ago when I put it together. Because we had gone to the police, and at the police I thought you were being nervous, but then you busted out saying I was blackmailing her because she wouldn't play with me. And I was thinking, oh no, she's being nervous so that I get nervous and on the spot. But that's when I was like, no, like the teachers are right, and like the police are not to be trusted. The school system is not to be trusted. It's actually my daughter. And when the police came to our house with your Chromebook stuff saying you were looking up how to kill yourself, and you told me that you were at that time thinking about killing yourself, that actually made sense. That stuff all made sense, but you were lying to me.
I have to look up how to kill myself.
Kanaya, you say that, but it literally happened at the same time, and I asked you if that happened at the same time as you're feeling, and you said, yeah, it did. And we can't assume that like someone came by on our Wi-Fi, stole your Chromebook, and tried to make you, look guilty or something. We can't assume that stuff anymore because you've lied about so many other things. So, I don't know, sweetie. I don't know what to tell you. Take out your earbud. You're doing. What, Demar?
I'm just seeing if it was on her tablet. It would show things how to do, but if it was on the Chromebook, it would have a restricted sign.
Yeah, that's why the police found it. The school found it, and then told the police, and then it came up months later again for a second time. I'm not sure if that's because like they felt we didn't deal with it properly the first time, because I believed my daughter, and I was like, no, she's fine mentally. She's got issues, but those are not the issues. And then they came back super early on a Sunday morning at 8 a.m. banging on the door, insisting that we deal with that. And I did not understand when they wouldn't leave, because I was like, no, we're good. And they're like, no, really, you need to get your daughter checked out. And I was like, okay, I guess I'll, consider that. Like, maybe you don't know everything about a person, but you guys remember that with me. But it started to make sense the more that we were talking about these things, and we can't get you guys help unless you're actually honest with me about these things. So when Kanaya later said, like a week and a half ago or 2 weeks ago, that yeah, she was thinking about killing herself at that time because those girls were not playing with her and kicked her out of the Mean Girls group, which they were literally embodying, and they said they were trying to be like those girls with the burn book and the bright book. It made sense all of a sudden. And the blackmailing thing in therapy, you were like, well, I can't blackmail someone because Male's white. And I was like, she's being clever in therapy because she's always goofy in therapy. But then during the police station, you literally blurted out that you were blackmailing her because she wouldn't play with you. So like this took back and forth in my head, and I was like, oh, okay. Like we really do need to get help from like a proper therapist who can understand these things. Because you and I have full conversations where at the end you'll just kind of like smile a little bit and tell me that our conversation didn't happen. And that's where I start to feel like I'm going insane. Because everyday people don't do that, right, Kanaya? Kanaya, look at me. You understand that? That everyday people don't go around having like pretend playful conversations with someone and then smile halfway with their mouth and kind of like have a delight that they got to dupe someone or trick someone into thinking they were having a real conversation. And they have this like one-up feeling of them, like, haha, I gotcha. Like that's not healthy, you understand that? Look at me. You're a little girl and I'm still your mom. And I still understand that that is what you're doing when you create some of these lies and try to go in circles with me for 45 minutes to an hour. You need to find other ways to seek attention from me, okay? Because you're making us different planets farther away from each other. It is not making me want to play with your hair and cuddle you, even though you like cuddles. It's not making me want to be closer to you. It's making me want to live in a different apartment from you, okay? Like if I could afford that, I would do that setup. The same way that you said you don't feel safe around your brother, and there are times where I don't feel safe around him, I also don't feel safe around you. This is not how a family functions, right? And this is why I need you guys to try to be honest and try to say, oh, that was a lie, here's the truth. Because we have got to get help this year. I'm not feeling to waste 45 minutes a night with you on your lies each night, and literally 5 hours a night with Demar picking up his bedroom every single night. Like I have spent, like how many years, 10, 11 years parenting kids. I will go insane. We need to get you guys help. Because we've been sitting on this for like 3 years trying to get help locally, and in front of other people, you guys act like little angels, and it's just not getting us anywhere. So I'm gonna need you to start being a little bit more for real, okay? Both of you. So that our family can heal as individuals and together. Because you don't like how you feel, I don't like how I feel, I don't like how this feels, and neither do you. Am I right? Yes. Since summer, I've opened up to you about my childhood and my parents. I know you know this because we keep going over it. I think that if I try to live a little bit more openly with you guys, then you'll learn from my stuff. And that is just kind of backfired so I'm not really sure what else to do. If words are gonna just come out of your mouth and be a lie, then learn that pause. Like, that was a lie, and this is a truth. I need you to start doing that, can I? Can I? I need you to start doing that.
Okay.
Look at me. When did we meet? How old were you?
2.
Yeah, 2.5. Walking, talking, insisted you be called little mama, and I was like, no, I will be your mama, and you will learn to trust me to take care of your brothers and you. And it took me time to earn your trust to take care of your brothers, and you were along my side the whole way telling me how to do things. I'm telling you, this is a step you need to take, so that as a family we can move forward. Look at me. And I'm telling you that you are still my little girl. And that everything will be okay. Why do you keep turning away?
You can't look at people while I'm crying.
I told you what the issues were. I told you issues we both had. And both of you had in this room. I called out specific things that we've gone over the past few weeks that have come up. Not necessarily the biggest thing like a avoidance thing, but some big things. And I did not storm out, I did not yell at you, I did not bring up consequences. I reminded you that you are wanted, that you are mine. We keep having conversations like this. Remember that series we just watched? What was it about?
For sure.
Another cell.
It was about this person and his dad.
Okay. That was one of the episodes about intergenerational trauma and how things didn't necessarily start with you. So there are so many different segments and different parts and moving parts to this. But at no time have I been like, hey, you're a terrible person, I hate you, right? This entire time I laid things out to you as much as I could and asked you, hey, just say, this thing is a lie, this thing is the truth, move on. Take that step so I can start building trust in you. So that we're not wasting so much time on these things which none of us enjoy. I am wanting to be able to love on you. And you're doing all the things to push that away. And also simultaneously, at times you manipulate things to bring it in. So it's very confusing, which is why we need to get help. Why don't you change out of that and the pajamas and brush your teeth with your hair in a bonnet. And tomorrow, did you brush your teeth? You're pretty much ready then? I'm gonna fill my water and then we will put pads on these arms and be almost done, I guess. Be almost done.
You need to use the bandages.
Bandages means?
Okay.
I need that little yellow thing.
The bandages are brown.
Ace wraps?